Let's take you live straight to Tel Aviv. Joining me is Israel's Defence Force spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Conricus. Jonathan, thanks for your time. In the last hour, we have reports that the ceasefire has been broken. You accusing Hamas, Hamas accusing you. What's happened?
Good morning, Laura. Thank you for having me here on the show. What happened is that the Hamas combatants attacked some of our troops who were operating within the established boundaries of the framework. We were on the ground and they attacked us with the IEDs and small arms fire. A short battle ensued. The terrorists were retreated, or the enemy combatants, I should say, retreated, and the whole event was kind of closed off. We see it as a violation by Hamas, but we're focusing on the other pictures of the day, of the return home of an additional group of 10 Israelis and 2 foreign nationals that are now reunited with their families, and that is what we are focusing on at this stage.
Okay, that is good news indeed, but if I could concentrate on the truce at the moment. So has that truce been broken? I know you see this as a violation. So has the truce been broken, or is it continuing after that short battle?
The pause in our operations is still in effect, and we continue to be present inside Gaza within the framework, the established framework, and we continue to operate according to the pause. We, of course, defend ourselves, but as far as we are concerned, the pause in operation continues.
Okay. Were there any military casualties on your side? Is Hamas saying there was some kind of provocation from Israeli soldiers?
I'm not aware of Hamas messaging, and in any case, I don't care too much about what they say. What matters is what happens on the ground, and I am not aware of any IDF casualties. There were no Israeli casualties, perhaps someone who was lightly wounded, but nothing significant, and it ended relatively quickly. Of course, it is it's a warning what could happen and how things could derail the current framework, which would be unfortunate. But on the ground, I think that the troops were able to defend themselves quickly, regain control over the situation, repel the attack by Hamas. And since then, it's been a few good hours of relative quiet.
If I could ask you about numbers, the total now of hostages released from Gaza by Hamas, how many is it as we speak this morning, and how many do you think still remain alive?
So including today, 63 Israeli nationals and foreign nationals have been released. And we assess that there are around between 170 and 180 still left in Hamas captivity after 53 days of war.
Okay, Jonathan, thanks so much for the update. We really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Laura.